Alright, so there's been a new whistleblower. I just found out about this. They're saying that when Trump sent HHS people to go pick up the folks that were sick, coronavirus in other countries, he sent them down there with no gear, protective gear, no training to handle it. And they themselves might have been infected or face-to-face with people who were infected with his disease. We know that, and in some cases they were side by side with people who were CDC employees who had gear on. Let me, before I go any further, we had the whistleblower earlier, a couple months last year, and Trump kept talking about he wanted to know what a whistleblower is. And Dear Packard made a great point that if you call the police and you say it's a robbery, and the police get there, you say it's a red car with 3 black men, this, that, the other, and the police get there and it's some white guys, they're still going to be arrested. Like, the police are still going to investigate. They're not going to not investigate because you're not out there. See, only under white supremacy, that's what I realized when I read Cedar Post or Alex Infowars. This is stuff that only white people would think are good points. When Trump does, I don't know the whistleblower. That's not enough, man. Then you had Vindman and all other people who corroborated the same thing the whistleblower told you. Nobody know the whistleblower's name. You know why he wanted the whistleblower out there? Because he wanted to get him killed. It was about getting him. It was to get him killed, and it was also the scary about it because he knew there'd be more whistleblowers, and he knew he'd be more of them in the future. So it was about letting them know that if you come after me, I'm going to try to get you killed. I'm going to try to get your family killed. I'm going to try to get you in danger of from these rednecks, from these zealots out here. That was the reality. That's why they did that. That's why he did that. So this whistleblower here, making this point about this whistleblower made the point about not having gloves and masks and all that. I'm listening to Young Turks talking about it, and I'm thinking to myself, it's kind of dark. For a long time, I felt like Trump wants to kneecap the government. Like when he talks about do-nothing Democrats, Trump's idea is this. I love the police. I love cops, but he'll put them out there like the Russians in World War II. I'm going to put you out there. I'm going to talk about you and make songs about you and all this, but I'm going to kneecap you, and I'm going to take money from you, from your funds and all that, while at the same time, I love the police, I love the tough guys. And I've thought that for a long time. Trump has this fascist idea. I mean, he's around, all his people he likes are fascists, Jinping and the guy in North Korea. He loves those people. He hates the Europeans. He hates people who are supposed to be upholding democracy and free elections. Trump, like I said, he's a big he's a big illusion guy. Go clean water, clean air, while he's doing all this polluting. It's just lies, and what it shows you is how stupid his supporters really are, and that when you look at his supporters, you're really looking at a celebration of ignorance. You're looking at people who are celebrating ignorance and celebrating lies and celebrating deception. That I go on Infowars and they're like, well, no, you're going to, you're fear mongering. And then they say, but we need a genetic cleansing. So what you're basically saying is you love Trump enough that even if he's wrong, you don't even care because you want you want a pandemic in essence. Like that's sickness. Those kind of people, you're never going to get them to understand our point of view, ever. Like, that's really sickness, man. I want you to understand how sick that kind of mentality really is. That someone's telling you that, hey, if you you do cause a pandemic. I don't care. I want you to kill 1 million people. I did a video earlier on that talking about the Christian cult. This is part of that. Or the alt-right and the Christian evangelical right. Yeah. Let's move on. I just think that what he's doing is dangerous. I mean, I remember from day one when Trump and Rush Limbaugh were talking about how this is a common cold, it's no big deal. And I spoke to y'all about how, to a nativist, to a white supremacist who doesn't care about what's going on 3 blocks from his house or 300 miles from him, they'll believe that because they really don't care anyway. See, what happens is when you buy into the Trump bullshit, you gotta buy into everything because Trump attacks everybody. You can't. Trump won't ever be like, well, I disagree with you, but I respect you. No, he's gonna attack them. And that's what this. That's what, going back to it. That's what this is. When he sends people out there without it, this should be a fucking outrage and a scandal to even think about it. These people are going over there to basically do what legitimate governments do, and that is bring their citizens home. And you're basically saying, hey, we don't care. And he'll find some kind of way to blame on the Democrats. He'll find some kind of way to do that. No, he won't. He wants to go after the whistleblower. I told you. I saw that then, what that was. For Trump, it really isn't about legitimacy, honesty, integrity. It's not really about that for him. For him, it is about being a despot, a dictator. And so I remember when Trump was joking about being a president forever, or he was joking about it, and everybody was like, Democrats are going too far. It reminded me of, I mentioned like a pedophile. They'll test. They want to test to see, when they see you ain't okay with it. Oh, they'll tell a little joke. That's what that was. He was testing. Testing. There's a guy, policeman in Florida. He was a detective, and he's like, if he don't get promotion, there might be a mass shooting. And he got called on the carpet for that. He get fired. And he was like, I'm just joking. Why would you joke about it? See, that's the mindset of the Caucasian. They really think that they've got the right to joke about this. And you've got all these mass shootings and all this violence, and you're joking about it. See what I'm saying? My aunt talks about they've been co-opted and they've been infiltrated by white supremacists. It's no doubt. It's no doubt. All these school shootings, anyway, I just, peace out.